White House Security National Advisor John Bolton has threatened sanctions against the International Criminal Court judges who plan to probe alleged war crimes committed by Americans in Afghanistan, saying it constitutes an assault on U.S. sovereignty. It seems that the U.S. government is unhappy about the prospect of being prosecuted for the crimes that they have been carrying out in the Middle East for almost 2 decades. Bolton called the ICC outright dangerous when they announced a plan to investigate these crimes. Bolton told members of the Conservative Federalist Society the United States will use any means necessary to protect our citizens and those of our allies from unjust prosecution by this illegitimate court. His primary concern is that such a court would violate U.S. sovereignty. In theory, the ICC holds perpetrators of the most egregious atrocities accountable for their crimes, provides justice to the victims, and deters future abuses. In practice, however, the court has been ineffective, unaccountable, and indeed outright dangerous. It appears that the U.S. is just fine with African warlords and their own political opponents being held accountable for their crimes. The U.S., however, feels that they should not be held to the same standard as the rest of the world. Unfortunately for them, the chief prosecutor of the ICC has called for a formal investigation into war crimes in Afghanistan following the U.S.-led invasion of the country in 2001. Very real crimes have been committed by the U.S. that they've even publicly admitted to. On October 3, 2015, the U.S. Air Force repeatedly bombed a Doctors Without Borders trauma hospital in Kunduz in northern Afghanistan. The hospital was hit while very little of the surrounding buildings were even touched. The U.S. was provided with the GPS coordinates of the hospital previously, so they knew it was there. The U.S. then lied and said that there were Taliban forces in the building shooting out at them. Video and testimony of survivors of the attack confirmed that there were no such forces. While the U.S. has admitted to the attack, they've offered no explanation for the false claims of Taliban insurgents in the building. It seems once more, again, that the U.S. is in full knowledge that they have committed countless war crimes in the country, including massacres of whole villages, and refuse to hold themselves accountable for it. This is part of the phony human rights concerns that the U.S. has always had. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.